Talking about how He loves and the depth of the love of God. Last devotion we talked about that He loves us beyond consequence, that He went through Calvary with the joy set before Him, that was you and I. And today we're going to talk about the fact that He loves beyond comprehension. And, I've heard the question asked, how do you measure love? And, do you use feet, use inches, kilograms, whatever. I don't know what measurement you would use to measure love, but one man said that the way you can measure a man's love is how he spends his time. And so with that in mind, with that being the premise of what we're talking about, how much did Christ love you and I? Can we even put a measure on how much He loved us? And the Bible says in Ephesians chapter 3, verse 19, to know the love of Christ, which passeth knowledge, that ye might be filled with all the fullness of God. His love was so big and so vast that we can't even comprehend it. We can't wrap our knowledge around it. And to kind of talk about that, this is maybe a little deeper than we really need to look at it, but I just think it's an awesome thought. The fact that we know that eternity is the entirety of time. There is no time in eternity. It goes beyond time. And Jesus dwelled in eternity. Jesus was with God. He was experiencing the life in heaven that you and I long to experience, and yet He chose to wrap Himself in flesh. He chose to give up His deity in heaven to take on mankind's problems and mankind's pain, and He stepped out of eternity into time. He literally gave all of time. He gave all of eternity for you and I. He spent eternity for you and I to know the love that He has for us. Such an awesome thing that it doesn't matter where we go or what we've done or how bad we may have lived. Jesus loved us enough that He was willing to come down from heaven and to endure the cross for you and I. He loves us beyond comprehension. We can't understand it, we can't fathom it, but His love is so big for us that He did that for us. I'm so thankful that He loved me enough to give up eternity so that I can